I was in Nepal. I studied abroad there.
Sounds gorgeous.
It was amazing. I mean, it was truly the most formative thing I've ever done in my entire life. That and when I was raped.
Oh, same.
Anyway. Hey guys, and welcome back to Friend Crush the podcast. I'm your host, Yvette, as usual. And today we have an incredible friend crush. His name is Benton McClintock. You might know him from his rabid critique of Jack's wife, Frida, back in the day. That was one of his big claims to fame. He is so funny. He's so brilliant. He is very critical of capitalism, but also deeply entrenched in it, which is very interesting. And we got into a bunch on the podcast. It was such a fun episode. We talked about open relationships. We talked about, consumerism. We talked about the end of the world. It was quite the podcast. I also shared some stories from my study abroad in Nepal. So if you like that shit, lock the fuck in. Anyway, updates from me. I am, of course, on the road as usual. So check out my website if you want to come to any shows. I'm going to be in London in December and also Berlin after that. So you guys, Europe, come out, pull up. Retweet, I don't know. Anyway, I'm excited to see you there. And I'll have more dates for you guys in the spring. So if you want to see me in your city, please sign up for my mailing list so you're the first ones to know. Also, I'm going to bring back a regular New York show, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Woo! New York, baby! So this was a really fun episode. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. I love Benton so much. He's so brilliant, and definitely check out his content if you don't know it already. He's so good online. Anyway, let's get into it. What do you do on your burner phone? Cheat?
Cheat on my husband.
Yeah, who you're happily married to.
No, just kidding. We can do that openly.
Are you guys open?
Sometimes.
I love gay culture. That's so crazy.
On Wednesdays.
Just every other Wednesday we are open, and then Lebain Tuesday.
We got married and I was like, girl, I hate this. And it made me feel so...
trapped?
Yeah, I hated it.
What? Wait. This is an evolution from the last time I feel like we don't know each other that deep. I guess that's fair.
We see each other very PR.
In passing. We'll see each other at brand events and be like,
hi. So good to see you, girl.
Yeah, and we're eating crudité and
promoting some bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're kind of open?
I guess just threesomes mostly.
Oh, so he's always there.
And he loves it. He took to it so well. I was so proud of him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was really easy. He was like, wow, I wish we would have thought of this before. I was like, see, girl, told you.
So you can have everything.
I can have my cake and eat it too.
Okay.
It's great.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so he took to it really well. I was really proud of him because he's just a proper little English boy.
Yeah. Is English gay a little different than New York gay?
Maybe. I guess a little bit. This is a smaller community there, and they're not as... English people just aren't as mentally open.
Totally.
So they're a bit more
they're so much more contained and polite.
Books.
Yeah, and we're just kind of culturally across the board, just very balls to the wall and loud.
Messy.
And reinvent the wheel and do whatever we want.
And being open is messy for sure.
Sure.
I'm not saying it's I hate gay couples who are just it's so easy. It's really not.
Okay. Okay, sure. Because is it a jealousy thing or what happens? Or why do you think it's messy?
I guess that can happen. But because we're both addicts too. So we get really...
Wait, you're my favorite type of person.
We both
if you were straight, you would be my type.
Yeah, we're both addicts. We're both sober from drugs and alcohol, which thank God. But
oh, then you have to be open.
We need
oh my
something.
God, you need to. Yeah, you need an outlet for that part of yourself.
Something.
Yeah.
So that's where we have to be so open communication because
Totally.
He might at first he got really, really excited to the point where I was like, oh, your addict is showing.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah. And I do it too. So that's the main struggle for us is reeling it in sometimes and like remembering that like we actually do love each other and like we're not just whores.
Do you ever get emotionally connected to someone that's outside of the relationship?
Not yet.
Yeah.
That
But do
hasn't
you think that
happened
that's
yet.
like a little dancing with the devil or no?
I wouldn't want that.
Yeah, because you like your husband.
I love him. Yeah, he's great.
In fact. Me going, do you like him?
I love him. He's
so you're
really
married and I'm like, do you even like him?
He's really my best friend. He's perfect. I could spend all hours of the day with him. He's been unemployed since he moved here. So it's going to be like when he gets the job, I'm actually going to be very sad because like, we spend all day together.
Wait, that's so sweet.
Yeah. So
okay.
I will miss him
Interesting.
when that comes. Yeah, we're obsessed with each other. He's great. But sometimes you just want to fuck someone else and that's okay.
Yeah. Is it what part of the fucking someone else is the thing to you? Or is it just the whole? Like, is it the chase? Is it that it's not your husband? Is it that you just like a variety of sexual experiences?
Well, sometimes you just want something like different, I guess. And also sometimes you want to like switch positions in the gay world.
Right.
Yeah, because he's not.
I was like, what do you mean? On top? I'm like, cowgirl?
Yeah. So it's helpful in so many ways, especially for gays. I don't know if it would work for straight people. I've never met a straight couple that does it.
I'm currently...
You can cut it, girl. It's your podcast.
Be like, I don't know if I can talk about this. Okay, yeah. I am talking to a guy right now. I hesitated because I'm kind of like, I keep going like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. We've seen each other a couple of times. It's not really like anything, but he's in an open relationship.
Oh.
And we don't live in the same place. So that's, I mean, mentally, I'm just like.
But he's in like an emotional open relationship.
No.
Oh, it's
physical.
Purely physical.
Totally physical. That being said, he like took me on a date.
Okay.
So
that doesn't really make sense, does it?
That's where I got confused. Then I had a 24-hour mental breakdown about it.
That's confusing as fuck.
Yeah, he took me on like one of the nicer dates I've ever been on.
Why?
I don't know.
See, I think this is proving my point.
That it doesn't work in the straight world.
I don't think it works in the straight world.
Yeah, because like, and also he's like a nice person. Like I like talking to him still. I think we'll be friends regardless of where this plays out. But it is sort of an interesting experiment to me because I'm very like monogamy mindset.
Yeah.
But right now I'm in this part of my life where I'm like just kind of messing around and breaking the wheel, putting it back together.
Yeah, be a whore.
Yeah, I just kind of want to be a little bit of a whore.
You should.
Me
Everyone
literally
needs
hooking up with one guy. I'm like, I'm such a whore.
Have you ever been a whore?
This is probably the most whore I've ever been. And like freshman year of college.
Okay.
But even then I was just kind of kissing.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
And you haven't been a whore?
I get emotionally, I fall in love. So
oh
like
my God.
I start hooking up with someone and I go, well, I'm in love with you.
And we're getting married.
It's just like, and now I think I'm an adult enough to know that feeling is not real.
Yeah.
Where I'm like,
for sure.
I know you're deeply wrong for me and our values are completely different. So I like, even though I'm having this like infatuation or like feeling of closeness, it doesn't mean anything else beyond that. It's just like a feeling.
Have you relationship hopped?
No, that's the irony of me is that I don't do that. I'm just mostly alone.
# hinge partner. That's crazy.
No, I'm such a weird person in that way. Like I genuinely can't figure myself out because I'm just like, anyway, so I'm just trying to like I'm letting go of all my preconceptions and like I'm letting myself just enjoy this situation with this person.
The one in the open relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's sort of none of the things that I would have. He's got a laundry list of things that would make it sort of not tenable for us to, mostly the fact that he's in an open relationship and it's not an option, but like.
Did she know you were on a date with him?
I don't know.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Assume.
You typically don't wine and dine your external marital sexual affairs.
I know, but that's also the other thing that's, again, easier in the gay community where it's like there's Grindr.
Take your clothes off, yeah.
Right. It's like there's that meetup culture that I don't think happens in straight life as much,
Yeah.
but it can.
There's also a lot more like married couples in the gay world who are like on the same page.
Right.
Which
So
makes
it's like you have more options, right? Because then no one's available. It's just like we're all kind of hooking up.
Yeah.
Right? Right? But it's like an even playing field.
Yeah, it's very even.
Like if I were in a relationship hooking up with this guy, then it would also be like, well, we both know where we stand.
Yeah, so it makes things mentally really, really simple.
Right.
In those times.
I guess, yeah. And then like if you do start having feelings, you just put them back into your partner.
Yeah.
Right?
Because like they're also married, so it's like that's gonna go nowhere.
Right. Yeah.
Gays, I think we really just have it figured out.
But also because, okay, but men, not gay men, just men in general. My therapist told me this. Sex for women is love. Sex for men is like eating a really good hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the chemicals that are released in your brain. So I always try and remember that.
I think I have to like tell myself sometimes with Tom to think about it in a loving way.
Really?
Because like I've clocked that too. I was like, oh, sex to me is just like a hobby.
Right.
So, like,
that's so interesting.
So like with him sometimes when we're getting into it, I'll be like, oh, I love this person. That's like, let's go into it with that intention. Like you have to
intimacy.
You have to like think about it as a man, at least for me.
Interesting. Well, I think everyone does have like a little bit of a different relationship with their like what sex means to them.
Yeah.
Like in that way.
It was just like so much validation for me growing up.
Really?
Yeah. That's like how I felt valued.
Like seen and yeah. I mean, everyone struggles with that.
Yeah. I was like 14 hooking up with like 30-year-olds.
Oh. So that's so do we want to name that? There's a name for that.
Oh, I was groomed.
Statutory.
Oh, was it?
Is what I was gonna.
Well, I lied to them. So it's not their fault.
Oh my God, you statutory raped yourself?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I lied to them.
But do you think they believed that you were...
Girl, they acted like they did, but I know they didn't. I remember I was in Santa Barbara with my family and I snuck out of our rental house to meet some guy who went to the university there. He was like in law school, so he was like 25, 26. I was 16. And he was like, you should come over. And I was like, okay. It was Santa Barbara. It's not a walkable town. He lived like 3 miles away. I was like, I'm walking there. He was like, do you not have a car? I was like, I'm just going to walk. So he picked me up. Like he clearly knew. And then he came to pick me up. I was walking on the side of a highway and I said, I'm in a white hoodie. And he says, got it. Hooker in the white hoodie. And he picked me up in his Bronco and took me back to his little college apartment and had sex with me. And I was like, I need to get home. Will you take me home at like 4 a.m? And he did. So like he knew, obviously, that like I didn't have freedom. Therefore, like I was not of age.
Right.
And I was also like 86 pounds.
Yeah.
And like covered, like I looked like a child.
Right.
Like wearing like an
you were a child.
Yeah.
I look like a child. Well, you were. Yeah. You were one.
Like I know. Like, I don't know why I remember him so specifically. I think because I fell in love with him that night.
Because you were a child.
Yeah.
So that was dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of like little
like,
boy latched
on to that. He was only 10
that.
years older than me.
Yeah, but in that... Yeah.
For me, that was like young.
Are you okay?
It was rough. I grew up in North Carolina, so it was hard to find men. So anytime like we would travel, I would just like...
That's so funny. You're like on family vacations. Like, I need to
get railed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
On Grindr.
When did you know you were gay?
I came out at 13.
Okay.
But my earliest memories of knowing I was gay was like 1st grade.
Okay.
I had these 2 twin girlfriends and we were like a trio and we were like all besties. And people kept saying that I was dating them and me and the girls would laugh and be like, we would never date each other.
Right.
Like, I remember us like kikiing about the fact that like we would never date.
Yeah.
Because we're girls.
Yeah.
That was 1st grade.
Okay.
So I knew then. And then at 13, I knew, but like I didn't know what it meant.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 13, some girl called me a faggot.
And you were like, wait, yeah.
Literally. No, dead ass. She was like trying to be offensive to me. And I was like, period. Do you want to say something? Something? Like, that's not a fact?
Like, no, we get it.
And she was so confused. She was like, what? Because I grew up in North Carolina, so that was like, you wouldn't just like admit that.
Interesting. Did you feel like unsafe being gay there or?
No, because my mom's crazy.
Okay.
So like anyone who would like threaten me or like do anything like that, like I had a restraining order at 13 because like someone was like really cruel to me about it. And my mom had a lawsuit against them and got a restraining order against them.
Whoa. Awesome.
Which was so fun for me. So I loved to weaponize my sexuality back then because like I knew it made so many people uncomfortable. So I could just like flaunt it. And like I loved making like walking into a room and making people uncomfortable.
Really?
It was like a hobby of mine. Yeah. Gave me a high.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I think because they made me feel like I wasn't supposed to be there. So I wanted them to feel uncomfortable with the fact that I didn't care. So I would like overdo it. Like I would not confine. I actually like went the opposite. Like I remember I got a pair of Ugg boots.
Obsessed.
And I would wear skinny jeans with my Ugg boots.
Yeah. And same, obviously. I was doing that.
I was one of the girls.
The most important thing that we all did. It was
the same age.
Yeah. It was leggings, Ugg boots. Did you get the North Face?
Yeah, girl.
North Face
Scarf.
jacket?
Infinity scarf.
Oh my God. I didn't have the infinity scarf. I wish I did. I had like an ugly whatever scarf.
Yeah, and I would roll up in that.
That's incredible.
And everyone would be like, faggot. And I'd be like, period. Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're correct.
Duh.
Wow.
And it was so fun.
Yeah, it sounds like you handled it very well.
I really loved it.
It's kind of like that makes you so unbelievable.
Yeah.
If you're just like, well, yeah, I know exactly who I am.
Yeah, at 13, I went from being bullied to being the bully, and I loved it. It was
you bullied people?
Oh, I was so mean.
Really?
Yeah, I had to be.
Well, I guess, yeah.
There was no other way.
Yeah, you had to like alpha the situation.
I also wanted to be popular so bad.
And were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fought
I
for
see
that.
for you. You like still are. You're giving like popular. You know what I mean?
That's so sweet.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm so
so
delighted that you decided to come on this podcast and not bully me.
That's so funny because like I still feel like even back then, like I didn't feel looking back, I'm like, yeah, I was that girl. But like in that moment, I was like, everyone hates me.
Yeah, of course.
And
That's why you have to like put so much effort into it.
I think I've always felt that way. It's like my innate, it's like the core of who I am.
Yeah. Aww.
You know?
Well, that also explains like the validation piece of it all, like wanting that.
Which I do now on social media.
Mm-hmm. I mean, same.
Yeah. How else would we be good at our jobs?
Yeah, it's like an insatiable
It's like
need.
The only way is if you give a fuck.
Yeah, and you literally need it. Like, because no one would ever do this to themselves unless they needed it.
I think the biggest misconception about like content creators and influencers is that like we're confident.
Oh my God, I've never met a confident influencer or comedian. Just, and yeah, no, it's like
Deeply
we are
insecure.
the deeply insecure people. Yeah, and like every guy that I've like, you know, hung up with in comedy, it's like they're all so insecure.
Yeah.
And then of course, like my guy friends, they call me and they're like, "Can you help me? This girl texted me," and I'm like, "Oh yeah,
it's so cute.
It's awesome. I love them so much."
Yeah, it's so funny that like the most insecure people are the ones that are like, "Look at me" on the internet.
Yeah, because we need it. Also, I find a lot of shy people, especially for the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Like stand-ups, no, or not shy at all. But I guess there's some, but that's
you have
more
different personas, I feel like.
Really? What do you mean?
Comedians. Every time I feel like I meet a comedian, they have like their stage persona and then like who they actually are.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Do you feel like that about me?
Yeah, I feel like in the real world you're just more approachable.
Really?
Yeah.
You think I'm not approachable?
Well, because you're like
online.
I feel like a lot of what you do is like kind of judgmental. There's a lot of judgment based in comedy, don't you think?
It's a lot. Yeah, no, that's true.
There
it's
is.
like it comes from having a hard stance on something. It's like a lot of where the root of a joke is.
I mean, which a lot of what my content is, but like I'm not on stage like saying like this is how I feel about this, and I feel like when someone like does that, it's like, oh my God, like I'm scared to talk to them because maybe they'll have like a stance on what I say.
Interesting.
Whereas like in the real world, you obviously don't give that energy.
So that's why I'm single.
I always did think that was why I used to be single too.
That you were just very opinionated?
Was the preconceived notion of who I was.
Interesting.
Based off of what I put out there. So I think that that's not an invalid thing to feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Wait.
that's very real.
But you don't feel that way anymore. I mean, obviously you have a partner and you're the same person, but.
Well, Tom is like, he didn't really know who I was. And he's like, works in PR. So he's like seen.
So he knows sort of the vibes.
Yeah.
Wait, that's kind of perfect.
Yeah, it's nice.
How'd you guys meet again?
Do you know Axel Arigato?
No.
It's like a Swedish footwear brand.
Okay.
And he used to do their celebrity PR. And I was doing content for their New York opening. And he and I met at the launch event. Yeah.
And the rest is history.
Yeah, I flew to London a week later.
That's so
And
sweet.
like kind of like fell off for a while because like I was like living in London basically.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was, no, I remember this whole thing for you. And then you like came back and you're like, we're getting married. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, you what? And you were like, yeah, when you know, you know. And I was like, oh.
I really was doing that.
You absolutely said that.
Like,
he was standing there next to you and you were like, yeah, I mean, you know. It's just easy with us. I was like, okay. Okay.
Like no qualms.
Yeah.
I really just came back, started like, because I just like didn't go to anything for a while. I was just like in London. Like no one really saw me.
But that's awesome.
And then I came back and see how we're getting married.
Yeah.
Just
and
like,
now you're so back.
deadpan.
Yeah, we're getting married. It's whatever.
Yeah, it was nice. It's so nice to not have to think about that anymore.
Yeah. I think I have a theory about this for men in particular that, well, I guess I don't know if this applies to gay men in the same way, but I do think that it really makes a man successful to have a partner.
I think so.
Because they're so horny.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it just that if you don't know where you're getting your next meal as a guy, it's debilitating.
Yeah.
And they kind of need to have like a person that's locked down, and then they can focus on their career.
Yeah, so that like service aspect is just like taken care of.
Exactly. Because that's their baseline. Whereas like women don't need that baseline in the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe like we don't admit that we need it as much as we do, but we get it in different ways too. It's
just like the time, especially here, the time and energy that dating takes out of you.
Insane. I don't have time.
It's awful.
But that's why I keep, ending up with people that I know, because it's
easier.
It's easier, and it's just something to do. But it's really not smart, but it is like, how else?
What else are you going to do?
I work at night. Like literally, how else am I going to?
Yeah. I was so happy when I met someone not from here.
Yeah. Also London guys.
Yeah.
Also, he's so hot.
He's so cute, and his accent is so funny.
Oh my God.
I love making fun of it.
It's so sweet.
It's like half of our conversations is me mocking him.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
That's good.
Yeah.
I love that you have that.
Yeah.
Wait, so how did you get into content?
I used to organize closets for rich people in LA.
Okay.
And
perfect job.
Yeah. It was during COVID. I was like, I'm bored. So that's what I did. I like fake launched this organizing business and lied to a bunch of influencers and said I was like really experienced, and then they flew me out and I did their houses. And then I was living with all these influencers in LA organizing their homes. And I was like, ooh, I want what you have.
You were living with them?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was like, so I basically like launched this business.
Yeah.
And I built this like really gorgeous website, blah, 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 like made it look legit. And then like I pitched it out to a bunch of influencers. Do you know Joey Zalzig?
Yeah.
So he's like, you are beautiful, you are gorgeous. That one.
Sure.
He's like one of those.
He's like friends with We Wore What, right? Or, you know what freaks me out about her is that, I guess this is the kiss of death for any content creator or lifestyle person that like that shares their whole life. I feel like she was posting her ex a lot.
Yeah.
And she was like, I just know that this is the one for me, and like blah, blah, blah. And was like really talking a big game about how they were going to get married, and that was like her guy. And then they broke up. And then now she like kind of quickly got into a new relationship with this guy, and now they are getting married.
And like threw a wedding for their engagement. Like
literally,
are
yeah.
you friends with her, or you just grew up around her?
No, I don't know her at all.
Oh,
I just grew up watching her life because she was such a, like, all the girls know her.
The blueprint, yeah.
Yeah, she was the blueprint for
fashion
influencer.
creating. Yeah.
Yes. And I was like, I don't know. I just feel like I've watched her whole life,
Yeah, we all have.
which is so crazy
We've
to
all
have
watched her whole
that
life.
whole, yeah. But now I'm like, what if she doesn't even love that new guy? Because I'm like,
I'm worried about her.
I know.
I worry about her on a daily basis.
I know.
But yes, her friend Joey.
Yeah.
I lived with him in LA because
Cool.
he was like, yeah, you can organize my house for free and I'll post some videos for you. And like,
Gorge.
it worked. But I would live with him anytime I was like out there working. And
That's
his
awesome.
other influencer friends, like during like the millennial craze of influencing.
Yes.
And I just wanted their job.
Yeah.
So I came back to New York and started managing a restaurant and started filming everything, bitch. I was like one of those, like...
You had a vlogging camera up at all times.
No, it was like... If you go back to my early content, it's just like me just talking shit about everything. It was like 10 to 15 posts a day on TikTok.
Just being bitchy.
Just whatever. Like
really?
Anything that came to my mind, I would
just
post.
Saying.
Like I was just like, I was like consistency over quality. Like,
yeah, which to be fair, if you don't know what your thing is yet,
yeah,
that's a good way to just figure it out.
So that was my game. I'm just gonna post and post and post and post and post because like I wanted this. Like this is what I wanted.
Sure.
Like I wasn't just like I woke up one day and had 500,000 followers and brands were reaching
I don't
out.
think anyone has that story.
Yeah.
I think that's a myth.
I think it is a myth too.
Because anytime I've ever met someone who's a creator that I like thought maybe it was easier for, they know exactly what they're doing. We're all working the same job.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of intentionality. It takes a lot of like hard work and critical thinking. And yeah, like truly, like no one has it easier than you.
That's so true.
I mean, I will say like so I have one friend now who's like, he blew up really fast, but it was, I mean, he knows what he's doing. Like, he definitely is very intentional about the way that he creates and, like, the vibes that he's putting out there. And he happened to figure it out quicker, I think, than most in a way that was, like, very palatable and appealing to people.
But maybe he, like, studied it longer.
Yeah. And so in that way, it was, like, easy for him because it was fast. But it's not, I mean, it's still the same game.
Like, it's so funny. Do you know Dylan, I forget, was it Veach?
I don't know.
Shut up and fuck me. Do you know him?
No.
He's like, shut the fuck up and fuck me.
Okay.
How do you not know him?
I don't know this.
That's crazy.
And my internet sucks. It's like I'm really bad at it.
You're off like the weird trending things.
I know. I need to be back on trends. Like I'm missing everything.
So I've known him for years and he's amazing. And he started doing prank calls. And it was like very hard for him to like get brands to want to work with him. And like he just like struggled for a little bit. He's been doing this for like probably the same amount of time as me. And then he just posted a video one day where he said, shut the fuck up and fuck me. And like it went really viral.
Yeah.
And now he grew like 400,000 like overnight and like is working with like everyone.
Awesome.
And he's just like a testament to like
sometimes
consistency.
It just hit. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just consistency.
And if you want it, you'll figure it out.
Yeah. It's just how bad do you want it, basically.
Yeah. And how much are you willing to try?
And how much are you willing to like post through the flop?
Yeah. No, the post through the flop is crazy.
It's painful.
And like sometimes you just like really don't feel it. Like you just are like, I have nothing in me and you have to post.
And it's awful. But sometimes those hit.
Yeah. And I think honestly, the more honest you are about like where you are at in your day and in your life, the more people will resonate with it.
Yeah. Sometimes I post like my best stuff when I'm just like feeling so flop tropica. You know?
Totally. Well, you know what is so funny? Like the shut up and fuck me thing is just so funny because it's like describing someone else's content is literally like a special kind of hell because it's like, what do you mean?
Like I would love someone to describe me. Like,
yeah, it's
that
like
really annoying voice.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know, you do critique. You're kind of like a critiquer, but you also, I mean, what would you say about yourself?
I feel like everyone knows me for different things because like, I feel like I've gathered an audience from doing so many different things that like some people might only know me for like, thank God for the new Goop gift guy.
Right.
Whereas like other people know me for that character that I do that's like, oh my God, what's wrong? And then like I offer like no help because I'm just like rich and out of touch. And then like some people know me for like my sci-fi videos, which is like really niche.
I love your sci-fi videos.
Thank you.
They're
Those
so
are my
interesting.
favorite.
Well, they're so smart.
Yeah, that's like when I actually write.
No, I know. It's cool when you see someone that like does like I try and do this too in my stuff where I have like my face to cam and then I have like my more high production stuff that
Like
I
the
actually
stuff
can
where
like
you're like in Coney Island, like I
right.
love
Yeah,
those.
like
Those
having
are
a mental
genius.
breakdown. Thank you. Thank you.
I really
yeah,
love
those are my
those.
heart and soul.
I can tell.
And I like I can't do them that much. I can only do them when it's like really like lightning strikes.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's like I'm driven to do it.
I understand that for sure.
Yeah. But then the face to cam. But anyway, it's more like, you know, just the thoughts of the day. And like I try and just be funny with those. But it is cool to see like someone's capacity for creativity.
Yeah.
And like I feel like your sci-fi videos are sort of like a really interesting expression of that.
That's my dream. Like I've written Pooja and I actually wrote an entire like screenplay pitch for that.
Stop, really?
Yeah. Like we'll
Whoa.
see one day.
Would you make it yourself or are you trying to pitch it around?
I mean, we did it in the coffee shop world. Because, you know, BK,
Right.
you've been on it, right?
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
I should DM her.
You should. She's amazing.
No, I've met her before. We like know each other.
Yeah, I figure.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm shocked you haven't been on it.
Yeah. Well,
Pooja,
what the fuck?
Yeah, you'll have to write with her. She's incredible. So
yeah, she is.
She and I went on it pretty early. And she was like, do you want to be on it? And I was like, I actually want to write it if I'm on it. And I was like one of the first people to write it with her.
Oh, cool.
So that's like why I dragged her into the sci-fi world. And then it did really well. And then she had like a break in production. And I was like, what if I funded this? Like, what if I went in on it with you and like helped you fund 8 more episodes, I think we did. And she and I wrote 7 or 8 more episodes in the sci-fi world. And then, so like that was like our proof of concept.
Amazing.
And then we have a screenplay based off of that like universe we built.
That's so brilliant.
So yeah, I love working with her. Sci-fi is my favorite. That's like my dream thing to produce is like a dystopian sci-fi comedy. Like basically like I Love LA, but
sci-fi.
But like set in New York, like 300 years in the future after the environmental collapse. But it's like that same energy of like people just going about their days.
Right.
Like they're not concerned by the fact that
everything's collapsed.
Yeah.
Well, that is kind of what it feels like being alive right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think you really are hitting at something.
Yeah.
You're very critical of capitalism.
Which is like, why do y'all pay me? Like, thank you.
It's so...
Like, I really appreciate it, but like...
The irony of everything that you do is so funny and probably completely lost on
it's so
brands.
Lost on so many... Well, the brands are aware.
Yeah,
like,
and they just like are into it anyway.
Yeah, like
I think a lot of brands have a sense of humor and actually are self-aware in that way.
It's crazy. Like I work with Meta AI, which is like the antithesis of like, yeah, girl, of like so much of like the corporate dystopian late stage capitalism discourse that I discuss subtly in a lot of my scripts. Right. And my last video I did for them was how Meta AI brings me back to nature.
Mm.
They approved it.
That's
like
hilarious.
It's out there. And like
wait, what was the joke? Or what was the script?
The joke was me using AI to learn how to go camping and reconnect with nature.
Right.
Something that is destroying the planet.
Right.
And I met with their team last week for dinner and I was like, so y'all are aware of what I'm doing, right? And they're like, yeah, we love it.
Wow.
I'm like, okay.
All right, cool.
Like, great.
I mean, it'll perform. So I guess
they put money behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they love it.
Wow.
I guess because it's saying something.
Yeah, you'd think that they don't want you to say anything.
But it's like, it's not saying anything overtly. It's like very subversive. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, they've been great to work with.
Yeah.
But it's like it was an interesting one to take because I have made a lot of clear discourse about the way the world is going. But I've never like said, I'm here to stop the way the world is going. I don't think I'm powerful enough.
Right. But you're just you point a lot of things out.
Yeah. And the point is to profit off of the system at the end of the day. So like for me, I'm like, I can't say no to taking a check from a company that I critique. Like that's the point. The point is to profit off of the system that I criticize.
Interesting.
So like to not take it would be the antithesis of what?
Why do you think that's the point?
Because it's like we have no power as the people.
Yeah.
To like, I genuinely don't think we do.
Yeah, I think the older I get, the more I'm like, there's nothing. Yeah, just you might as well because
so for me to be like, no, I won't take Meta AI's check as I like post on their Meta platform.
Yeah,
Like, that
I
just
mean,
makes
we are literally
no sense.
No, I'm literally every day making money for the Chinese government.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Like
they're doing a genocide today. Like, what are you
exactly.
talking
So
about?
I think it's because like I think it's down to like it'd be the same thing as me like not drinking out of this plastic cup. Like
Yeah.
for me to say no to Meta AI's check, I would also need to say no to single-use plastic. And I'm not doing that.
Right.
So I'm
I get
not
that. And there's a lot of gesturing that actually this is kind of really interesting and actually kind of a relief to hear you say, because I find the thing that really bugs me is the gesturing at the thing, like at the holier than thou, like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm not going to participate in this thing, or like, I don't want to blah, blah, blah. When in reality, you're correct. We all are.
Yeah.
We all are, and we all have our own line for where that is drawn. And I guess there is maybe a difference between being like a total whore to like the worst parts of society, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to do a brand deal with like for-profit prisons.
Yeah. We do have a line.
So there is certainly
There
a
is
line.
a line, I guess. Yeah, there is a line.
But
for
on the
sure.
other hand, if you can do something that's like critical and also sponsored by the brand, it's like it does get murky sometimes.
Yeah, it's interesting, and people sometimes don't get it. Like a lot of people like didn't get the Meta AI bring me back to nature thing, and I was like, okay,
Right. But the people
Sorry.
obviously, I mean, people don't love nuance.
yeah, they
Or
don't love nuance.
A lot of people can't understand nuance in that way. But I think the people that will get it will absolutely get it and will
Yeah.
really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, I think I just always try to be intentional about like still maintaining some level of like criticism
Mhm.
in the things that I do.
Right.
Like, there's always like some level of like you can tell what I'm thinking if
Right.
you've dissected, if you know me.
Right. Which, because you have such a vast platform online and like a history of videos and voice, like I think people probably can
Yeah,
decipher what you actually are saying.
but the new girls can't, I guess. But that's okay.
They'll figure it
I'll
out.
figure it out.
They'll figure it out over time.
I really just want a show. Like, what, have you been watching I Love LA?
Yeah.
It's just like the amount you can say, which I guess is you go
In a
on
show.
stage, so like you have that freedom, which I'm like,
Yeah. But even then I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm like working on stuff right now that's bigger too, because I have so much more that I want to say.
you can say so much off social media.
Yeah. And social media is very limiting.
It's restricting.
And also because you know that whatever you say is going to get taken the wrong way.
Mhm.
So you always, I think as a creator, that's always in the back of your head. And like I make the calculus of like, do I know what I'm saying? Is it clear if you have a half a brain cell? Then who gives a shit?
Yeah.
But there are things that I definitely am like, this is too nuanced of a topic to put online because people are going to just be like, you fucking whore woman.
Yeah. And then brand safe as well.
Well, yeah, but I'm not brand safe. I probably shoot myself in the foot on a daily basis
I
about
feel
that.
like you work with brands though.
I do, but
Yeah.
probably not as many as I should for my size.
Yeah.
But you're not, I mean, I guess you're brand safe. Well, you incorporate.
Somehow.
Well, what's funny about you is that you
I'm-
incorporate brands in your work organically, of course.
Yeah, because I want that check.
Well, right. See, intentionality. There you go.
Yeah.
But you are often, you're the critiquer of
Yeah.
things
I think for them it's like good PR to be
to be noticed in the.
in that space.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm not really pushing product as much as I am like pushing perception.
Interesting.
Because it's like if a brand works with me, then like my audience are like, oh, I fuck with that brand. They're cool.
Yeah, because you're being sort of a tastemaker.
Yeah.
Which I think there aren't that many of
No.
those. So in that way you have integrity, which is interesting.
Yeah. So it's strange. It's such a weird world we live in.
Wait, so what are you obsessed with right now that you're like, this is ridiculous?
In the world.
Yeah, like is there something that you're like a product or
Oh, a product. God, what products do I use?
product or an idea?
I'm not like a product person.
Okay.
I mean, I've
but you
been-
go on like websites and you'll be like, you like that stuff. Do you have something that you're thinking about right now?
Today I just did the Bottega Veneta Jenga set for $6,900.
Stop.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Jenga?
It's a Jenga set for 7 bands.
Is it amazing?
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's
What does
made
it
out
look
of, like?
like?
It just looks like a Jenga set in a leather case. It's so stupid.
How do you
But-
even find that stuff?
People send them to me.
Okay.
But it's gotten harder because I've been doing that series for, there's like 110 parts. Like, I've been doing that series for over 2 years now. So it's like, it's gotten to a point now where I'm like, I'm bored. I'm like, what?
You're like, capitalism sucks. I'm
Yeah,
seeing it.
they're not doing, they haven't really had time to like reinvent it again. Like, it's the same shit. It's like, that was interesting. But yeah, when I first started doing it, it was like eye-opening. But now I've done it so much, I'm like, is it anymore? I feel like everyone's well aware of like,
Yeah, but it's always interesting to see the new thing that they're going to
Yeah.
slap a label on and make it
It's-
$6,000.
that was new. That one was fresh. But
That's crazy.
It's hard to find new stuff like
Okay.
that. Like, it's getting harder.
What was the funniest one that you've critiqued?
Hermes had a mushroom paperweight, which was so funny.
Okay.
Like, it was like a $6,000 mushroom toy that was used as a paperweight.
Gorgeous.
And then I think the funniest thing I did for that series was they had like a saddle section on their website where you can like make your own saddle, but you like they didn't have the prices. So you had to like email a request. So I emailed them and like they said to set up like a phone call on the email. So they said like give your number and stuff. And I emailed them and I was like, hi, I'm so sorry. I can't schedule a phone call because I'm currently on a Japanese silence retreat. So I have to remain silent for the next 3 weeks. But I can type. And I like sent out this whole request to like get information on like a saddle price. And then they responded and I did a video like going. It was so funny.
I love the irony of you being like, I can participate in capitalism in its lowest form, but I can't speak.
And they believed me.
And they're like, we get it. Our clientele is sort of usually on a Japanese silence retreat for 3 weeks. Oh my God, I love that so much.
And then I sold hoodies that said Japanese silence retreat off the back of that.
Oh my God.
And it was...
See, because this is the funny thing about you is that you're critical of capitalism, but you're also playing within capitalism and exploiting it for your own gain, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And I mean that exploiting positive. But
it's like, otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, it's like we're all kind of playing a game.
I really want a house upstate with chickens.
Right.
I need capitalism to get that.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's necessary.
And we don't exist without it,
No.
so we're all here.
Yeah. Wait, so are you working on a show?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I wrote a pilot.
Oh my God, congrats. That's so exciting.
Yeah, it's really fun. But it is fun. It's such a fun exercise to write something that's more.
Yeah. That
and
sounds...
like can actually hold a story.
And you got producers?
No, I'm talking to people right now, figuring it out.
Is it like...
We're in combo.
Is it New York based?
Right now, yeah.
That's so fun.
We'll see. I mean, that's how it's written, but you know, like as these things evolve,
They
we'll
always
see.
change. So is the process like concept, see if someone likes it, pilot, see if they like it, bring on more writers, write show?
Yeah, as I'm understanding
Basically.
it. I think it's sort of different depending on like who picks it up and what
Yeah.
the trajectory is. And
And then do you reshoot the pilot? If
I
the
haven't shot it.
cast-
I just wrote it.
But like if you shoot the pilot now,
Would you reshoot it?
would you reshoot it
Ooh.
after?
Well,
if
so what I
someone
was
picks
thinking.
it up?
So I think, yeah, we're in this weird no man's land with this. I don't know if this has been your experience with this part of the industry. I think anything can happen
Yeah.
and anything is possible. And I think a lot of people, to your point about proof of concept, shooting the what did you say, 6 episodes of that
Mhm.
thing? It's like, I think that that's really helpful for people to see, especially because you can do that with like a couple $1,000s or not
Yeah.
even. Like you can do it for free almost. It's good to show someone something and be like, this is what it's going to look like. And then like, here's the script. And then they can be like, oh, we get it. Whereas like on the page, it's like, cool, but like, what's the tone? Especially with comedy.
Yeah, comedy's hard to like
Yeah.
rely.
So I think like, I mean, depending on how the next few weeks goes, because I'm just sort of actively in some conversations, I think I'm super down for like shoot your own thing. And I'm loving people who are doing that. Like, I don't know if you know Jonah Feingold. I should have him on the pod. He's a director, producer, writer person. And he's been putting stuff like directly on YouTube.
That's great.
Yeah.
I mean,
and like,
you kind of have to right now.
yeah. And he's calling them filmettes. They're like about an hour. And like he did one in Central Park where it was just him and this one other person. And it was like sort of a love story. And like it came out really well. you know? And it's like, you can do a lot with a little.
Yeah. I need to like start going in that direction.
Yeah.
I also wonder if people always comment saying, they wish I did stand up. It's so scary to me.
Would you ever?
I would try.
Try.
I find it so scary.
It's so scary.
Like, I find it
no, I can't even sugarcoat it for you.
frightening.
It's fucking scary. It's the first year I was doing stand-up, and this was without a following, so I could sort of bomb in silence.
You've been doing it for a while.
4 years.
Yeah, like you're.
Which if you start doing stand-up, you will see in like people will be like, that's not any amount of time. Like people are like, yeah, but talk to me in 7 years.
Yeah.
Like it's really like it's such a 10,000 hours practice, and it takes so long to be like really, really good. So like the people that you're seeing that you're like, I love this person's stand-up, they've been doing it for minimum 7 years.
That's crazy.
In my experience. But
so you're still a baby to them.
I'm still a baby to them. I've achieved a lot, and I'm super happy with like my jokes right now, and I get up literally all the time. So it's like I'm hitting it as hard as I can.
Do you still black out like on stage?
On stage? No.
Did you used to?
Yes.
Like just mentally, like you just wouldn't. I feel like that would be me.
Yeah, like I was just really fighting for my life up there.
Like
the
I wouldn't
whole
recall.
first year of doing stand up, I really was like, just get on stage and just black out, and then get off and be like, okay.
Sometimes the best shit comes from that.
From a blackout.
Yeah, from like a anxiety blackout.
Yeah, I mean maybe.
I've had a lot. I used to interview like fashion designers, and I would always black out for those.
Really?
Yeah.
And the footage came out well?
They were so funny because I would just say like horrendous shit.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Do you ever get scared of the things that you say?
I guess, yeah, sometimes. Like I can see it on their faces that like they don't fuck with me. Like because fashion designers take their jobs really seriously.
Oh my God, fashion is so serious.
They take it so serious. And I'm like, so how many nannies do you have?
Hilarious.
How much do you pay your interns?
I mean, great questions all around.
When do you think the environmental collapse will ensue? How much do you think you've contributed to it? What's your carbon footprint? Yeah, I asked shit like that.
What do they say?
Some of them love it. Some of them like ask me to leave. Yeah.
Does that bother you when they ask you to leave? Or are you like, whatever?
I don't care.
You have a thick skin.
Yeah. I don't think Brandon Maxwell. Do you know him?
Mm-mm.
He doesn't like me. Ula Johnson. Do you know her?
I feel like I've heard the name.
She hates me.
Okay.
But it's fine. But yeah, maybe I'll do stand up one day. I don't know what I would talk about.
I mean, everything that you already talk about.
Yeah.
You already have like, it seems like you have a very clear perspective and voice, which I think is a really good place to start.
I can just talk about my mom.
And you can talk about your mom, your anti-vax mom. And you don't have any vaccines. Do you have any vaccines? You have the COVID?
I had to get COVID because I was working here, but like knowing the way my mom conditioned me, like I wouldn't have if I didn't need to.
Right.
Like my brain was like, I don't need that.
Right. Did you ever get horrifically ill as a kid?
No, I was never sick really. And then when I got the COVID vaccine, I got COVID the day after. So like my body is like not normal. I went to Peru when I was a teenager on like a mission trip, and I had to get so many vaccines for that because like
yeah,
you just have to go into a country like that. And like the doctor was shocked
that you didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Did that fuck up your body because you had to get them like all in a short amount of time?
Yeah, it's weird. Like my body does not respond well to vaccines at all.
Well, if you didn't have them as a kid too, it's like you didn't have the.
It doesn't like them.
Okay.
At all.
So now you're Peru vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
What mission trip?
It was like building a hospital in the like outskirts of Lima.
Oh.
Yeah, and working at an orphanage. It
Fun.
was sweet. Yeah.
How long were you there?
Like 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
It was a while ago.
And you built the whole hospital.
We built the
weeks.
whole hospital. I mean,
Good
it
job.
was like a shack. Like the outskirts of Peru are really rough.
Okay.
Like it's like people living in homemade. Like they build their homes out of recycled materials.
Okay.
Like it's rough out there.
Okay.
It's really sad.
And how old are you?
I think I was 14.
Wow. So you were also getting railed by 30-year-old guys.
Not in Peru.
Not in Peru. When you're not in Peru at 14, you're back home getting absolutely destroyed by middle-aged cock.
Yeah, exactly. But
Okay.
not in Peru.
But not in Peru.
Peru was just a wholesome trip.
That's so funny. So creatively, right now, you're thinking next step is feature?
Oh God, no. I'm in acting. I was in acting school in September at
Gorge.
Barrow, actually, which is pretty close. Do you know them? It's
Oh, yeah, I know them.
They were.
I did the Esper Studio, which is also right here.
Oh, okay, nice.
Over the summer.
Barrow was a good to like intro, but
Okay.
their theory is very like, be human, which obviously, yes, acting, you should be as human as possible.
But you'd be surprised by like how hard that actually is.
It's very challenging.
Yeah.
I found Barrow to be it was very great intro. Like I got through like 4 intro levels and like I needed it for sure. But they don't really know how to like teach in terms of like, they're very much so like the parents that are like, whatever you think. Like they're not very like.
Okay. Like you want more technique.
Yeah.
I get that.
So I finished that and now I have a private acting coach, which is great. I really love it.
So are you like taping for stuff too?
Yeah. So it's like me, my coach, me, and then like I have a scene partner depending on like what we're working on.
Oh,
so there's like
cool.
3 of us and it's great. We just like work through entire plays or shows.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Did you ever study theater or no?
No, which is why I really needed this.
Oh, we needed this.
Yeah, we needed it.
You and your acting class, I needed this.
I really did though. Did you?
It's great. I studied drama.
Oh,
I was a drama
you're
major.
So lucky.
I studied in London for a
That's
semester.
So cool.
Yeah, I really did it.
You're so lucky. That was so
Yeah.
smart. I wish I did that.
But it's funny because I did all this stuff and I think it was helpful. But I also think that I was so young that I didn't really know. I think there is a certain understanding of humanity that you have to have and like what the world is like and what people are like to
act and like portray them.
And also like what authenticity is, which is now something that I'm constantly in practice to obtain. But also stand-up helps a ton with that. Because you can't, if you are not literally exactly who you are in that moment talking to the people in front of you, if there's anything happening in your brain, you're not going to do well. Like the best sets that I have are when I'm like 100% there.
Do you meditate? How do you get there?
Funny you asked that. I'm actually realizing that I have to start meditating again. I was meditating for a period of time when I was like really in my acting training. And then I kind of just fell off. And then it's just more of like it's just more of like a mental reminder of like if I'm in the like I think it's a little bit
pull yourself in.
What?
You have to like come back to yourself.
Well, yeah, but I mean also when you're in front of people like that in stand-up, I think there is something that's super helpful about that, which is I am in front of you.
Yeah.
So I'll just do things like look at one person in the audience if I'm like, oh, I'm not really talking right now. Or like I'm not talking to someone, you know, like talking, like it's getting a little recitey. So I'm just like, oh, cool, like, or I'll like I do a crowd work or like ask a question.
That's so helpful for acting because like so much of it is like responding to the person in front of you because otherwise it's so fake.
Yes.
Like if you're just like reciting.
Right. And you're like, if you're in your head at all, like you can see it in your eyes.
Yeah.
As a person. Yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, I'm actually, as of literally yesterday, I put a reminder on my phone to like meditate every day. So I meditated yesterday.
Period.
I meditate today.
I probably should too.
It's helpful.
I think it is.
And also because I feel like my phone has broken my brain so hard that I'm so reactive. I'm so reactive. Like everything that happens, I'm like, oh my God. Like I just like can't. You know what I mean? Does this happen to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're too dialed in.
I'm so, oh my God, someone will like be mean to me and I'm like, my life is over. And I'm like, why? Like you can handle this.
It is not that deep.
It's not that deep. Like, yeah, this sucks. Just say it sucks and don't be like, my eating disorder's back. Like I can't, like, come on. Like grow up.
Are you performing tonight?
No, I have like a pretty chill week actually because because New York Comedy Festival was last week.
Oh, you were probably crazy busy.
Crazy busy last week. So I'm actually like for the first time in my life enjoying like a slow stand-up week because usually I try and get up every single day.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
every day.
Every day. You have to. It's
really?
Like going to the gym. Totally. And if you don't, it's like you can tell like the next time you're on stage, it's like it feels.
So you're doing it 7 nights a week?
Ideally, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, I guess it's like so helpful though, because that's how you meet like the producers and that's how you get attention from people like actually in the physical dimension who are like working on things.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, totally. I think it showcases your writing ability.
Yeah.
But, you know, equal parts internet and stand up.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like another.
Is it
version.
just like your passion or what do you?
Yeah, it's an addiction, I would say.
Oh, okay.
I love it so much.
Are you an addict?
No,
Oh,
weirdly.
okay.
But I feel like I must have some version of addictive personality because of the way that I invest in those things in my life, like
mean, that's
hobbies or
Great way to channel it.
a lot of
Like-
stand-ups are either current or former addicts.
I know. I've heard that.
Yeah.
Like everyone that I've met is usually like sober
Mhm.
and in recovery or like deals with something in that space somehow.
Right. Somehow. Substances were never it for me.
Yeah.
Is
Do you
the
do
weird-
any?
No.
Really? You
Yeah.
don't even drink?
I drink a little bit more now. I've gone through periods in my life where I haven't drank at
You
all.
have like a social drink at a brand event.
Yeah, but even at a brand event, sometimes I don't like to drink because it's like, well, first of all, I usually have a spot after. So I don't like to drink around stand up.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, because I just want to be completely available.
And like you're
there.
working every night, so why
Right.
would you drink?
Exactly. So most of the time I'm like, well, or I have something like tomorrow and I need to have like all my energy and I get pretty hungover. Like I'm just
Yeah.
super sensitive in my body to that stuff. And then like weed I don't like. And then I accidentally did ayahuasca when I was 20.
You accidentally did ayahuasca?
In Nepal, yeah.
Are you okay?
No, it ruined my life.
I've heard it can actually alter the trajectory of your life.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the truth
How
for
do you
me.
accidentally do ayahuasca?
So I was in Nepal. I don't know if I've told this story on the pod before, have I? Okay, well here
Did
we
you
go.
just like ask for a coffee?
No, it was more like full dumbass 20-year-old than that. Like I was in Nepal. I studied abroad there.
Sounds gorgeous.
It was amazing. I mean, it was truly the most formative thing I've ever done in my entire life.
yeah.
That and when I was raped.
Oh, same.
Anyway, well, yeah, the whole first 10 minutes of the podcast, you were like, so then I statutory raped this day and this day and this day. I'm like, okay.
Oh, God. Sorry.
Anyway, pedophilia is in the room with us. Okay.
I'm dead.
Anyway, victims of it. Anyway, the point is, yeah. So I went to Nepal. I almost died a bunch of times. It was like, it's just such a different place. I mean, I'm sure
You
you
were
had
20.
this with, yeah. I'm like sort of similar to Peru. I'm sure, like, when you go to some like rural part, like outside of like the cosmopolitan areas, it's
This
like
is not developed.
things are different. Yeah, and like the water supply is not what I needed it to be for my delicate, body. So I was just constantly on the edge of death. I was like in the hospital and I don't know. It was like, it was
So
awesome.
ayahuasca medication for
Okay. So
an
the
illness?
ayahuasca story is 2 weeks in. We had literally just finished our like orientation week and then we went to Kathmandu and there was a zero tolerance drug policy on this trip.
Not for you.
Not for me, bitch. My friend who I had just become friends with, his name's Christian, shout out. He is like sort of a Tennessee frat boy. And I was kind of trying to be like a chill hang person at the time. And I was like, we were all idiots and we were all like under 21 and we were all in this new place. And that day was this weed Hindu holiday. Okay. And so we were like gonna go to this temple and like see a bunch of sadhus like smoking weed. And we're like, whatever. It gets dark. We have an early curfew. We have to go home because we're supposed to eat. We're living in Tibetan homestay family homes. We're supposed to eat dinner with our homestay families. This is important because on the way home, we're like, let's just stop in for a drink at this bar. The bar is called Ramsterdam. The guy who runs it is named Ram. So good for him. He goes, oh, you guys are American students with this program. We go, yeah. He goes, do you want this milk for the holiday? Now, I understand this holiday to be a weed holiday,
Yeah.
right? That like, that's a thing there. So I'm like, oh, cool. This is weed milk. And my friend Christian, frat boy, is like, yeah, we want the milk. And then he looks at me and goes, pussy, you won't. And I'm like, well, you called me a pussy, so I will. And there are a few things that I overlooked. First thing was Ram looks at us and goes, do you guys have school tomorrow? And I go, yeah. And he goes, okay, drink half. Second thing, the guy is behind like the chefs or whatever, because it was like he was at the counter and then there were like people like cooking or doing whatever behind him. Those guys were not on the planet. I like bloodshot eyes, like fully just like stirring a pot.
Did you drink full or half?
I drank 3 sips, okay? Which was maybe a quarter. And my friend Christian drinks the full glass. And then we immediately have to part ways. And I was like immediately high also, because I remember thinking like this tastes strong.
Yeah.
And also I drank 2 sips and I go, this tastes strong. Christian goes, drink another sip, you won't. And I'm like, well, you said you won't, so I will, because I'm dumb. And then immediately I'm high. We immediately have to leave each other. I go back to my homestay family and I'm just like getting higher and higher and higher, just like walking down the block. And I like sit down, I eat dinner. They're like changing the channel on the TV because they're trying to find the Olympics. And I'm like sitting there with these people that don't speak English. And I'm like fighting for my life to like just be normal. I'm like, just be normal. Just be normal, right?
And you're just like,
I'm in hell. And they hand me the remote after changing the channel to every single channel, which as a high person is the scariest thing that can happen to you. And they're like, Olympics, Olympics. Because that's the only word we know in each other's language. And they're like trying to get me to find the Olympics on the TV. And I'm like, I know that the Olympics aren't on the TV, but I don't know how long I've been changing the channel to like try and anyway. So I just like held the remote for like a second and I was like, I can't find it. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. So I like I start walking to my room. I'm like, this is where I'm like, oh, I'm really, really high.
are you panicking?
No, because I was like, you've been high before. This is just weed. Just stay calm. You'll be fine. And I look at my phone. Christian has texted me and he goes, this is getting kind of bad. I text back with the last ounce of strength, go to bed. That was lights out for me. I get into my room. I am now fully hallucinating. I like gag. I gag over the toilet. I'm like I don't think I even brushed my teeth or like could get out of I think I was in my clothes. Like I crawl into the fetal position on the bed. I am like so paranoid, but I didn't drink so much that I'm having full visuals. I'm having auditory hallucinations. So it was the scariest thing ever because I'm like picturing, I'm so paranoid. I'm like, and also because I'm so type A, this is such a lame trip. I'm hearing Tibetan outside of my door, and I'm like, they're talking about me, and and then I was hearing banging on the door, but I knew enough to know I think I'm hallucinating. So I was like back and forth in my mind, like, should I open the door and no one's there? And it's weird because they're just sitting in the living room, and I'm just like high out of my mind, just like, sorry, close the door again. Or do I just pretend I'm asleep through the banging, which would be too loud for me to sleep through, but maybe I can just deal with this.
Yeah.
So I get through that whole mindset and I'm hearing like the head of our program, I'm hearing her voice, like I'm in trouble, she's going to kick me out, whatever. I'm like, this is so embarrassing. Then of course I'll go to the classic, which is you're going to die. And then
That's
I go,
always me.
What? You always got him to die. Then I go, you're not going to die. You're going to live. Christian's dead though. And I was like, and you have only known him for 2 weeks. You can't let this ruin your life. I'm immediately there. I'm immediately walking
You're
myself.
processing his death.
Yeah, I'm like, I fully walk myself through survivor's guilt. I'm like, no, but you don't know him and you didn't make him drink this, okay? So that was his decision and his
death is not on you.
Yes, I literally was like, you can't let this ruin your life. I wake up, at some point I fall asleep fully, like the spins are happening. And this is, by the way, Kathmandu is crazy. Like there are feral dogs barking on the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm in my head like, this is
imagine.
the dumbest thing you've ever done in your life. Like you can't get help because even if something did happen to you. And then I was just repeating to myself, this is weed, you're fine. This is weed, you're fine. It wasn't weed, obviously.
Did you fall asleep or did you wake?
I fell asleep, I guess for a few hours. I wake up in the morning. I go, thank God you're alive. I stand up. I'm still high.
No, that is fucked.
Crazy. But like high in a manageable way where I was like, the room's a little bit wonky.
It's like the end of an edible.
Yeah, exactly. And that lasted the whole rest of the day.
Jesus.
And so then I get to school.
How is Christian? Whole cup.
I get to school and I go, because we had class at 7 a.m. or whatever. And so I like walk to class And I go, just act normal and no one will know because I didn't want to get kicked off. And I didn't want to tell anyone that I knew about Christian because I was like, well, he's dead. So it doesn't matter if I tell anyone now, which is crazy.
Was he still dead to you at that point?
I thought he was dead. And I was like, don't tell anyone you know he's dead. So if you ever think, oh, Yvette's a good person, know that that's not true. Know that that's not true.
You don't know he's dead, mama. That's fucking genius.
So I get there, I get to school and I'm like, don't let anyone know that anything is wrong and just don't act normal. So I sit in the front row center.
That's normal, yeah.
And I don't look at anyone or speak to anyone the whole morning. And then I remember thinking, looking at the clock and Christian's not there yet. 7 minutes in, he walks into class looking like he got hit by a train.
Oh, God.
And I see him out of the corner of my eye, I walk in and I go, thank God. And then I go, great. Oh, this was the other part of the trip. I go, he's a toxic pattern. You can't ever speak to him again. I was like, if he is alive, then he's dead to you because you can't have him in your life. He's a toxic pattern.
Do you still speak to him?
Yeah.
That's so good.
So a week goes by of me ignoring him. There are 24 students on this program. I will not speak to him. And he has been one of my only friends this whole, in the early days of this trip. So I was like.
You didn't even want to debrief?
Yeah, literally. I was like, well, I can't talk to you. You're toxic. So then, finally a week goes by and he pulls me aside and he goes, Yvette, we have to talk about what happened. And I go, well, we can't because you're toxic. And he goes, why do you, okay. He goes, if this is a toxic pattern, then name one other time this has happened. And I go.
So true.
So I'm seeing what you're saying. There's no pattern. I can't think of one other time that I accidentally got drugged with Tibetan ayahuasca. And then he goes, okay. And I go, okay. And then we dated.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
And we're still friends.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, we're kind of trauma bonded in that way.
I can imagine.
So that was sort of the dumbest thing I've ever done.
That's insane. That is a horrible way to do ayahuasca.
Well, so it wasn't ayahuasca. It was Tibetan ayahuasca, which is this stuff called bun, which I didn't find out until later because I was so scared to even engage with any of it.
Yeah.
But then eventually Christian figured it out. And he
It's still a hallucinogenic.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, it's a powerful psychedelic.
That's horrible.
Really bad. And then, but his trip was full visuals. He was puking his brains out. He had the whole nine.
He didn't sleep.
He did not sleep.
And he was probably spiraling the whole day.
And that really fucked up his life.
And then you weren't speaking to him.
Yeah, on top of that.
So that probably made it so much worse.
Totally. Yeah. Have you ever done that? Have you done ayahuasca?
I've never done ayahuasca.
Yeah.
I did acid in college and I didn't love it. So I don't know if I would love ayahuasca.
I get that.
I get really paranoid.
Yeah, no, exactly. I was paranoid for a year.
Yeah.
Fully. I had kind of PTSD.
That I can imagine. That sounds horrifying.
When I got back to the States, I went back to college for my senior year because I was junior year, spring. And I remember everything made me panic. Full blown. I went to a therapy session there at college because I was I need help because my life is a nightmare. The wind would blow against the house, the senior housing house that I was in, and I would be the house is gonna collapse.
Did they put you on any pills?
No.
They didn't?
No, she just kind of talked me through what was happening in my brain, and then honestly, and I cried a lot, and then she was and then I was just fine. I literally went to one session and she just explained.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She was just what happened is you've had a bunch of, because also I had a bunch of near-death experiences throughout that whole trip. There was this one day we almost drove off a cliff in a Jeep.
It was Final Destination.
There was just it was 1,000 ways to die for sure.
You were coming off of the Final Destination 47.
Exactly. Yeah. And so then when I got back to a very safe environment in school, it was just very jarring. And so I would take an Advil and I'd be I don't know what's in this. I'm going to be something, or this could be cyanide. I just couldn't. And I would panic for the next 30 minutes thinking oh, I'm going to die. And then when I went to the therapist, she was this is a normal thing. Because you've had a near-death experience, it's when a woman knows about a miscarriage versus having a miscarriage.
Yeah.
Then you really feel it in your body. This can happen. So it's just a different thing. And then when she explained that to me, I was oh, okay. And then just kind of went away.
Yeah, that is very formative. Especially at 20. You were 20?
Yeah, I was 20. I turned 21 while I was there.
That's nuts.
Wouldn't change a thing though, honestly. It was like the best experience.
That's like the most random place to study abroad.
Yeah, that's kind of why I picked it.
Like you just like rolled a dice basically on the
Like
map.
basically, they didn't have a language requirement and I hated school and I was like, I just want to go
Period.
somewhere and see something that's not this.
Yeah, what were your classes even about?
It was all Tibetan language and culture. So
But taught in English.
well, we learned Tibetan language.
Okay.
So yes, but like a lot of people spoke a little bit of English, or we had like
Can you say anything in Tibetan?
Tashi Delek.
What does that mean?
Hello.
Is that all you remember?
Depo Yin Bay. How
Wow,
are you?
she's
Hey
fluent.
Yakbo. Very good.
She can move to Nepal.
Lasso. That was a fun one. That means okay. And they're always like lasso.
That's so cute.
And then nya means fish. I remember that one was an
Right.
early one. I knew how to like read it at a time.
That's
like there was like the
crazy.
Tibetan characters and stuff
Do you speak to your family?
in Tibetan.
Yeah. Your host family.
A little bit. Yeah, we could communicate.
Do you still talk
enough.
to them?
Oh no, I didn't like connect with them on a soul level.
I get that. I fell off with my Spanish host family. So
Really,
that makes sense.
it's hard to
Yeah.
like connect, but also this is their job. Like they usually do this a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like not a
It's not that deep for them.
right.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was one of like a bunch.
You were
in
just
this
a
one.
number.
Yeah, a little bit. But they gave me like a very nice experience. I mean, they gave me dysentery so many times that there was a little bit of tension, I think, in that
Yeah.
respect. I don't know if it was their fault that I got that much dysentery, but either way.
You were just in their world.
Exactly.
They weren't treating you differently. And
Yeah.
they were immersing you.
I was immersed, that's
and
for
you
sure.
couldn't handle it.
But no, there was one woman so we went on these excursions as well. So we were like based in Kathmandu, but then we would go and visit Tibetan communities in diaspora. And we went to southern India, and there's this like Tibetan camp that's like fully like a town
Yeah.
now because like Tibetans were expelled from Tibet,
Wow.
right, in 1959. And so then it's been such a long time that they're now like, you know, like fully like established where they are. And so, but the woman that I was staying with in southern India, she did not speak a single drop of English. And that woman is my mother. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's this weird thing this made me believe in humanity in such a different way because I was like, I love you. Like, I just connected with her.
Not a word spoken.
Not a word spoken. We had a translator that was very good. Like, one of the, because in India, they teach English
Yeah.
in like the school system. So she spoke amazing English and Tibetan. I think it was Namgyal, that was her name. And she was like, she would eat dinner with us every night and she would like translate and stuff.
That's
and so
so
I loved her too.
cute.
She was so much fun. And she was like, show me your prom pics. And I was like, yes, bitch. Like it was so much fun. She got American culture and stuff.
That's
So it was like we
cute.
connected. But this woman, she was just like, she would just cook me these like beautiful meals. And she would escort me to the bathroom in the middle of the night because there was like a kinakpo it means black dog. Like she was like, kinakpo, because he was like this vicious dog that was like protecting their little house.
Yeah.
And there was an outhouse and she like, I kept waking up to use the bathroom and she like would wake up too and like walk and sit with like while it was just it was so sweet. She was just like, she was my mom.
Do you
And
still
then-
speak to her?
I can't.
Yeah.
She has a landline in India.
Wow.
Like you can't, there's nothing there. And she also had kids my age.
Oh, okay.
Who
that's
were like in
nice.
Switzerland. So, and like France, I think. So it was like, I think there was that level to it. And then the last day we were saying goodbye, we both were sobbing. Like I was hugging her and crying because I was like, I love you. Like I'm so sad to be leaving you.
She probably thinks about you a lot. You should probably go visit her.
I need like a special visa to go there.
Really?
Yeah. To this specific community. Yeah.
That's so weird.
I know. It's because the Tibetan thing is like sensitive.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm
know.
sure she misses you too.
I know. But there's this part of me that thinks like, oh, I should just leave this because it's this special thing.
You can still write her a letter.
I guess, but I don't know. It's just like, maybe it was just a moment in time, you know?
I guess. But if you still think about her.
Yeah.
Like I found out someone I went to middle school with that I was like, it was like my first like love is in prison now. So I wrote him.
And that's the same thing as my Tibetan mom. What? What do you mean? What do you go to prison for?
That's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same. What do you go to prison for?
Murder.
No.
Murder.
Actually?
I think so. So.
Where'd you grow up again?
You should reach out. Pinehurst, North Carolina.
Okay. And he was from there?
He lived there when we were in 8th grade. And we were really, really good friends, and I loved him. And then he left. And then I found out he was in prison. So I wrote to him.
Good. Did he respond?
Yeah.
How was that?
He called me.
And you got like a prison number.
Yeah. It was like, do you accept this call? And I was like, absolutely. Tom was like, what?
And you're like, this is actually why I needed to be open so that we could
like,
talk to my homicidal ex.
Was my first love. And he came out to me because like he was straight when we were in middle school. So I guess he loved me too.
What did you say on the phone?
The time started to expire as he was coming out to me. Because it was a prison
Oh, he
call.
came out to you on the phone now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to talk to him again, do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, because if you get more than that, it's kind of like.
Yeah, it's not going too far.
I know.
Prison.
And also you're married.
Yeah. I don't want to like give him the wrong idea.
Right, especially because he's like in a delicate mental state as a gay prisoner.
Yeah.
Newly gay prisoner.
Newly gay prisoner.
Murderer of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing as your Indian
No, it's
mom.
just the same thing.
It's literally the same.
No, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Have you ever read, do you read a lot? Are you a reader?
I like to read. It takes me forever.
I know, it takes me forever too.
But I do like to read.
Have you read Ocean Vuong's book?
No. What is it about? It's about a prison love.
No, it's about like your first gay love.
Oh.
Kind of. And he's a beautiful writer.
Oh, text me the name of it so I remember.
Yeah, it's he's an amazing poet. Yeah, well, I'll do it after the pod. But
that sounds lovely.
Yeah, I think you would really. I mean, it's just a beautiful book. Like, highly recommend for anyone. It's called. It's his only novel, I think. Maybe he has one more recent one, but I'm totally blanking on the name. But it's Ocean Vuong is the author,
That sounds great.
It's the first half is like a bit of setup, and he's an immigrant. He's a Vietnamese immigrant, and then the second half is just like you can't put it down because it's just.
Is it long?
No.
Okay, good.
It's just very beautiful.
I'm like one of those people who has to read a page like 3 times sometimes because like I'll realize I wasn't reading it.
I get that.
It's so hard.
It's our phone brains.
Yeah.
But I think you would connect with it because of this sort of nostalgia thing of.
Yeah. My straight 8th grade lover coming out to me over 10 years later.
Right. Which is sort of its own beautiful story in and of itself. That's kind of, I mean, you could write about that.
I should write a novel.
Yeah. I'll read it.
It's
a capitalistic critique set in the year 3000.
Yeah. I mean,
about 2 gay guys.
One's in prison.
One's in prison and one's married.
But his prison, he's not in like a normal prison. He's in like a virtual prison. Like his consciousness.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Because.
So I go visit him.
He's an AI prison.
Yeah. And time goes by really slow for him.
Whoa.
And I go visit him and we have I'm cheating on my husband in the virtual digital prison realm.
Wait. Obsessed.
That'd be good.
It's really good. Okay, Benton, what is your most embarrassing moment after all that?
You asked me this last night. I don't know if I really feel embarrassment often.
It seems like that's a theme.
What do you mean?
You shared because it seems like you're just so balls to the wall in like this really cool way that I wish like everybody had.
I find embarrassment hard to feel.
Have you ever shit your pants?
Have I ever shit my pants?
Or was there any time like in middle school where you were like...
I shit my pants in Egypt, but like...
It didn't
That's not embarrassing.
Okay.
You know? Embarrassed me. What is your most embarrassing moment? Like, what's an embarrassing moment for you? Maybe I can like...
I try not to be embarrassed also because I think that like I also use it all as like... I think everything is human.
Yeah.
I did this week go to my friend's apartment that I was like... Ooh, will they, won't they? I don't have a gallbladder. So, like, sometimes when I eat, and this is on the topic of shitting pants, I've never shit my pants.
Okay. Did you last week?
I almost did. but I didn't. But
Was
because
it
I'm
embarrassing?
a girl, I used his bathroom in a way that I wish I hadn't.
Oh, okay.
And I wasn't sure if it was noticeable. I don't think it was. I think I narrowly escaped with my life. But then as I was leaving, I was like, okay, like, oh yeah, see you soon. And then my tummy starts to rumble again. And I was like, I can't use his bathroom again.
Yeah.
So I like walk out and I'm like literally sweating on the elevator. And I'm like, you didn't shit your pants in Nepal with dysentery, but you're going to shit your pants in a Williamsburg elevator.
You're going to shit your pants in Brooklyn.
It can't be shitting my pants in
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
In an IKEA building.
Yeah, this is not what's happening today.
So you didn't?
So I didn't. I muscled through it and I walked a block. Thank God there was a bar a block away. And then I just made it to the bathroom
thank
barely.
God.
Thank God.
Thank God. God forbid you did it in his apartment.
Yeah, but I was really scared.
Did you
that
get like shit on his
out.
wall or something?
No, that never happened.
So I don't think he's gonna find out.
I know, but just like as a girl, I'm always just like,
Yeah.
I can't believe I have a body.
It's so annoying.
It's so embarrassing to have a body and be a woman.
I hate having a body. I wish I was just like a digital.
You're close. I think you'd be the first one.
Yo, girl, sign me up. I'll sell myself. I don't give a fuck.
Good.
I think the most embarrassment I felt that I can like recall is I did OnlyFans.
Cool.
When I was like 24.
Okay.
Because I wanted to leave the service industry and like pursue content full time, but like I wasn't making enough money through my brand deals yet. So I did OnlyFans and that felt really embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like literally being like, link in bio, bitch.
Were you doing solo OnlyFans or were you OnlyFansing other people?
I would collab. It was primarily solo, but I think posting a thirst trap with link in bio was the most embarrassing thing I've ever had to do. But it was for survival.
And look at you now.
Yeah, I don't have to do it anymore, thank God. But yeah.
Yeah, now Meta AI is all in your
thank God.
in your cracks.
But yeah, that was pretty embarrassing.
I get that.
Like link in bio, literally, like not.
So you're like
ironic.
posting and you're like, I'm embarrassed.
Like not ironic. Like actually, there's a link in bio.
But I feel like you can pull that off.
I did.
You know.
For like a year.
Good for you.
But like not to shame sex work. Sex work is real work. I know.
You know you've done it.
I've done it.
I think you're allowed to have whatever take on it you want because you did it.
Yeah.
So I don't think that you...
It just wasn't what I wanted to do.
Right. And you felt like you were conceding.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad it was there because
it was helpful.
It was very helpful. I mean, the amount of work you had to put in for the return was low.
Oh, okay, good.
Like...
Great.
It was easy money, but the shame and embarrassment is like where
it sort of takes it.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a give and take.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that with us.
For sure.
I love that.
So what now?
Anyway, well, Benton, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
This was like really such a treat. I feel like I got to know you so well today.
You really did. We got to know each other very deeply.
In like a really beautiful way.
Really beyond the PR brand event.
I know.
Hello, goodbye.
Yeah.
It's been so nice.
I feel like this could really be something for us.
I think it can.
We could collab in an OnlyFans if
yes,
we ever needed to.
Man.
In like a really bad, if we were both really bad.
In
a bad way. In India.
At the prison.
Anyway, so looking forward to hearing the end of this prison story offline. But yeah, thank you so much. This has been a real treat. I'm so glad we got to sit down together.
Thank you, Mommy. I love you.
Anything else you want us to be aware of, the viewer and the listener? Coming up for you?
Just the end of the world.
Okay, so we'll keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, just save your water rations and get a good oxygen mask and probably some weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, bye, you guys.
Thanks, Meta AI, for sponsoring this video.